met someone and instantly made a connection?
Sometimes we get so hung up on what happened in the past that we lose our enthusiasm about where we're going.
Have you ever heard someone and when it was over, you could have sat there longer?
I want to take that time and get out there and talk to the people and tell them why I do what I do and why it's important that we all stay connected.
Have you ever been inspired and rejuvenated by a speaker?
But I want you to start thinking of this moment today where you are. You see, that's where you start.
Have you ever met or heard Kimberly P. Johnson?
If you want to stay driven, I want you to reach for the stars and dream bold dreams. It's important for me to go out and speak to the public about being excited about life and learning and getting engaged in the community, because sometimes we just need to be reminded. The words that come out of your mouth every day are going to dictate what happens, but we've got to start singing each other's praises. When I get to go out and speak to audiences, whether they're close by where I live or if they're across the nation, it gives me an opportunity to share thoughts and passions and beliefs. My grandmother told me one thing that has stuck with my life up to this point, and she always said, keep your eye on the prize. Motivational speaking allows me to get people believing in themselves again. We've gotten so overwhelmed with everything that's going on around us that we forget to believe in ourselves. To be able to go out and talk to these groups, it gives me an opportunity to not only build motivation, but build team building experiences as well. When you dream bold dreams, nothing can stop you from staying focused on what you need to do. When I get up on that stage and that microphone gets turned on, I know that is my one opportunity to get the crowd engaged and excited. I want you to open your door, I want you to get out of your car, and I want you to walk up that sidewalk like this, except you, sir, right here. I don't ever want to see you walking like this. We need to be reminded sometimes of why it's important to have fun and to believe in ourselves. So when I get on that stage and I get that microphone, it's my opportunity to encourage you, whether you're in a school setting, whether you're in a business setting, or whether you're just a community person who needs to feel good. There are many facets of what I do as a presenter and a motivational speaker. Of course, as a children's author, I always love going into the school setting. I get to talk to teachers, I get to talk to children, and even parents. I speak to students in the sense that I get to talk to them about education and why they should practice their writing every day, why they should practice their reading. And I do wonderful workshops that engage the students in learning. We do a lot of hands-on activities. I also do parent engagement pieces, and with the parent pieces, I like to encourage parents to find ways to motivate their children at home. The more they motivate them to become great thinkers at home, they can carry that energy with them into the classroom and also become great students. Keynote presentations allow me to speak to large audiences about a specific topic. And if you have a specific topic you're working on or a theme for your organization, I can take that theme and really create a dynamic presentation for that audience. We have to have this thing called synergy. And when we have synergy, we're all connected and we can get the job done. There's nothing in this life that you can't do. You believe in yourselves and you work hard and you will do anything you need to do in life.
She spoke with such enthusiasm that I am inspired to get through my day on a positive note.
Let's start singing each other's praises, because when we do that, we can change the world right where we stand.
Kimberly Johnson, what an inspiration. Thank you.
I have heard speakers around the country. I work in financial services, and Kim, you're awesome. You're one of the best motivational speakers I've ever had the pleasure of witnessing.
My website talks about my life a little bit, and it also talks about workshops and programs that I present. So you're going to be able to go to my website and get a little dose of everything you need to find out about who I am, not only as a professional, but as a person as well. If you feel that somehow your organization has run out of juice, run out of energy, run out of enthusiasm, then you need to rejuvenate them, you need to build their excitement, and you need to build their energy again. Because when we're driven, it doesn't matter how tired we are, it doesn't matter how frustrated we become. Something about being driven makes you get up and do it anyway.
When she defined the word driven, I was so inspired by that, and I actually am going to make that my Bible for every morning. I'm going to wake up and I am going to look at the ceiling, and I am going to put my feet on the ground, and I am going to say, Thank you for this day, and I'm going to make the best of it.
I'm constantly getting feedback, not only from my organizations, but from teachers and even my students, that they love the presentation and how much it impacted their lives.
But you got to bring new ideas. Get outside of the box, ladies, and start teaching in a way that will change lives.
Before I leave that house, I say I am a great person. I can make a difference. I will have a fantastic day. I really get excited about the opportunity to go out and speak to the public, no matter what level it's on, whether it's a small group or a huge corporation. If there's an opportunity for me to come and speak to that group, I am there. I love doing those things.
And we got to have the right kind of attitude. But attitude has to be tempered with enthusiasm. Now, anybody in here got an attitude? I mean a good attitude. Okay, great.
If I'm talking to an organization, they often tell me that my points were dead on to what they needed to present to their audience. And for me, that is a huge compliment in my work. I get to remind people that, hey, don't forget, you've got this energy that you haven't tapped into. Dig it out and do something great today. And that's what we all have to hear. We hear that, we internalize it, and we do it. That's the power of motivating other people.